What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 2 of fantasy football. Crazy week 1. Quarterbacks didn't perform, running backs barely scored touchdowns, and yeah, that's about it. A couple people got hurt. But let's look at the stud for week 1, and that was Andy. Normally, I don't choose someone who lost, but this is what I like that Andy did in week 1. One, he took the flyer on Ezekiel Elliott, and now he might play the whole year. And I like that he picked Sam Bradford to step in week 1 when he needed somebody. That's a really good pickup. Almost won you the game. Good job. My dud goes to John. That was a crap score, and that's not even why I picked you. I have large concerns about your team because when I look down through, every single one of your players' team won, besides the Patriots. But all the rest won. They scored like 21, 26, 28 points. And the players you had on those teams did not score. So that's kind of concerning. So you get the dud. All right, let's get to the games of this week. First, we have Jim versus Ben. Jim, what I like is I like the Cardinals defense versus Indy. And I like Dalvin Cook. He looked pretty sweet in week 1. Ben, I like Derek Carr. I think he's going to do really good. And I like Hooper. He reminds me of like when there's a really good villain movie, but they like need a new villain because they killed that one. So you're like, oh, he's resurrected this villain. Okay, that might make no sense, but Hooper is like Marshawn Lynch 4 years ago. Okay, he is beast mode 2 with his stiff arms. That was awesome to watch. But I'm gonna give the win to Jim, mainly because I am super angry that Ben, you were starting someone with the name Cup or whatever. Please click on him and look at his picture. He is not a wide receiver. He is a kicker. Jim, you win. I have Andy versus Ben Baker. Andy, I like Zeke, and I like mini Antonio Brown that you have, which is funny that someone would be called that because Brown's not that big, but Diggs reminds me of Antonio Brown at times. Baker, I think Mario's going to score 2 TDs for you, and I think Nelson's going to score a lot late in his game because it's the Falcons, and that's what they do. But I'm still giving the win to Andy. Good job, Andy. I have Heiser versus John. Heiser, I like Breeze. I mean, he's got to be better than Alex Smith, and look what he did to the Patriots. And I like McCaffrey. Seems like he's going to get like 15 touches, and he led the team in targets. So that's a really good week for him, and I think he'll be more productive. And John, I think Brady's going to have a bounce back week. He might be 40, but I think he's way better than that. And I really like what I saw in Fournette. A couple really good rookie running backs. And I'm going to give the win to John. Heiser, I just am pretty concerned about Marshall and Adrian Peterson. It's like no one cares about them anymore. They still have talent, but no one wants to, their coaches don't want to use them. Chris versus Tim. Chris, I like Ajayi, or however you say his name, and Fitzgerald. I think he's going to have a good game this week. And I'm just grumpy on my team. I'm grumpy that for the second year in a row, my high draft pick gets injured. And I'm sitting on my porch telling all of you to get off my front lawn. I don't want to deal with any of you. Week 2, I don't care. I'm still angry. So, Chris, you win. Tyler versus Nick. Tyler, really like Brown and Cooper. It's just really good 1-2 punch there at wide receiver. Might be the best 1-2 of anyone. And Nick Hunt looked awesome. I think he will come down to earth a little bit, but I think he'll still be good. And I think the Raiders are going to get a couple interceptions for you this week. So Nick, I'm going with you. Tyler, you still have the curse of the Bengals going on. You should have no Bengals. They look awful, and you have them. Last game, Aaron versus Drew. Aaron, I like Aaron Rodgers. I like Mike Evans. I think they both have a real chance for a breakout game. Not breakout that they're not good, but breakout like they're going to break out with a lot of points. And Drew, I think Beckham is going to have a good return. And I think Gilsilly, or however you say his name, he's going to get another. I think he's going to get goal line touchdown every week. That seems to be a thing. But Aaron, because I think you have go deep potential this week, I think you're going to win. All right, here's just a few things I think were funny from week 1. Injuries, they are kind of funny, even though they tick me off. This is Ezekiel Elliott nonsense. I mentioned it. It looks like a great pick for you right now, Andy, but the NFL seems to hate him and they don't want him to play. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, but who knows what's going on with him. I think the power rankings were funny this week, how all of the crappy teams played each other, and those of you that actually had good weeks, you lost. Props go to Heiser for his unity movement with his arm-in-arm standing now. Tyler, you are the only person who had their top scorer be actually a high pick. The rest of us, our top scorers were much later picks. So I don't know what that says about us or just a weird week 1. The Bengals are hilarious. Has anyone seen them? They're awful. They make the Browns look like a professional football team. And yes, I meant to say that. And Wagner, your Taylor Swift reference, she has like a whole new album out. So get on iTunes, listen to her new album. I'm not even sure if it's out, but I'm sure you can preview it. Find yourself a new song, update your picture, whatever it is. Also, I heard you got married. Congratulations. Probably shouldn't have Taylor Swift pictures up anymore. Put your wife pictures in there or something. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy some football and go Browns.